Newcastle make history over Liverpool, winning their first trophy in 70 years. Absolutely brilliant. I'm so happy for Newcastle. I'm very happy for the Newcastle people, for the Newcastle fans, for everyone that supports Newcastle. Nothing less than what they deserve. Nobody says, and nobody can say that they didn't deserve this competition. They were by far the better team on the pitch, as they were against Arsenal before when they knocked them out. Liverpool were absolutely horrendous, terrible, horrific by all means, tactically, players' performance, and everything. But maybe Newcastle made them look that way. If you are here, hit that like button. Come on, subscribe to the channel if you are new, providing content. We are on the way to 35,000 subscribers. But I'm going to say, shout out to Dan Burn first for having a fantastic and a brilliant performance today in the heart of that defense. The guy that was playing non-league football about 7 or 8 years ago, now he's a Carabao Cup winner, making history with Newcastle. First trophy since 1955, first domestic trophy since 1955. Newcastle United under the Saudi ownership, of course. Maybe this is the kickstart of their history making. Maybe this is the kickstart of them winning more trophies. Actually, the ownership now will back the team even more. But we'll talk about the game now. And I want to get your opinions about, do Newcastle go on from here to be a force in English football? I want to answer that question. I want to answer this question. I want the answers from you guys. Of course, in the comment section below, I'm going to say a couple of things. Arne Slot completely got the lineup wrong. Diego Jota up top provided nothing. Zilch missed that glorious opportunity in the first half and provided absolutely nothing. And also Arne Slot trying to play long ball against the towers of Newcastle at the back and the towers of Newcastle even in the middle with Joao Linton, who was absolutely sensational and amazing in the heart of the midfield. Tonali, Bruno Guimaraes, Jacob Murphy. I cannot fault one player from Newcastle today. They were absolute heroes, of course, for Newcastle today. I'm just going to say, and also the clutch player, one of the most clutch players in the league is the guy, Alexander Isak, today scored the second goal and completely killed Liverpool in this game. Alexander Isak was phenomenal, driving with the ball, was in the right time, the right place at the right time. He scored another one that was chopped off, of course, in that first half. Or it was in the second half, actually. It was actually in the second half. It was right before Newcastle scored their second goal. Nothing less than what they deserve. Horrific defending from Liverpool. For the first goal, of course, on the corner, having McAllister on Dan Burn. What was Arne Slot thinking? Dan Burn completely free header. And he absolutely put it in that perfect spot. In the far post, Kelleher could not do anything to it. I'm so gassed for Newcastle, to be honest. I'm so happy for the underdog story of Newcastle. This team deserved this cup. They reached the cup the other time against Man United 2 years ago and they lost. And now look at them left in the cup. It was absolutely sensational and amazing by Newcastle. Listen, it was a brilliant performance all over the pitch. The tactical genius by Eddie Howe, schooling Arne Slot today. He was out-tactic Arne Slot today. Eddie Howe always had two players on every single Liverpool player in the attack. And in the other hand, he completely knew exactly how to hurt Liverpool from the wings, the crosses, the corners. They had a couple of chances from crosses from, of course, Harvey Barnes on that left side. And Bruno Guimaraes threaded one to Harvey Barnes, who cut it back to Isak, and Kelleher had a magnificent save. But I'm going to say that Eddie Howe today proved to everyone that he's a top-notch coach, to be honest. Eddie Howe today schooling arguably the best team in England this year. Not arguably, because they have been the best team in England this season. Liverpool, they're going to win the league. And you can't say that this season has been failure. But also, this was a cup that was in their hand, and to lose out in this manner when you didn't, to be honest with you, Liverpool didn't lay a glove on Newcastle today. At no point I thought today that Newcastle would have lose this game. From minute 1 to minute 19, Newcastle looked like the team that is on top. The challenges, they were on top. Second balls, they were on top. Dribbling, they were on top. Tactically, they were on top. Oh my God, the long balls that Arne Slot did, and Dan Burn towering over everyone. It's nothing less but joy to watch Newcastle win. Sad for Liverpool, sad for Mohamed Salah. But yes, I am sad, but also he had a horrific game. A lot of people say that Arne Slot didn't help him. I watched Osam on Don Osam channel saying that Arne Slot didn't help him. But Mohamed Salah got the ball plenty of times, and he provided nothing but that chance that he created for Jota in the first half. But other than this, he was absolutely anonymous. Gravenberch had a terrible game. McAllister didn't have a good game. Jota Diaz, of course, Kieran Trippier cooked him on that left side of Liverpool. Kieran Trippier was on top for the majority of the game. And you can't just say that Newcastle, like it was a fluke. Newcastle this season, in some of the big games, have been outstanding in some of the big games. And I'm so happy for them. Sandro Tonali was an engine in that midfield as well. Listen, Liverpool should be sad and upset, but the sides, Newcastle were on top. Forward, Isak scored. The forwards for Liverpool, they were dominated by Fabian Schär and Dan Burn. If you were watching this game without knowing the history and knowing what happened in this season, you would think that Newcastle are the best team in England. The way they approached the game, the way Eddie Howe approached the game, you can't just think that but Newcastle is the best team in England. The way they played, I was entertained by the energy. I was entertained by Joao Linton energy in that midfield, and the way the tackles, the interceptions, the dribbles, the driving with the ball. Joao Linton is a revelation in Newcastle after being labeled 3 years ago one of the worst signings in the Premier League. And look at him now, lifting the Carabao Cup. Congratulations to him for the energy, for everything, for the effort, for I'm going to say the humility on the pitch. Never shy of a tackle, Joao Linton. Never shy of putting the effort, sprinting in minute 90, trying to get back in position to stop Liverpool from attacking them. I'm not that sorry for Liverpool, to be honest, because they don't deserve to win it. But just days after they got knocked out by PSG, losing another trophy like this, you just can't think but feel a little bit sad for them, for their fans. But they were a little bit arrogant. We have to know that they were a little bit arrogant in this game as well. The approach of Arne Slot, they were a little bit arrogant. And there's nothing less than magnificent win for Newcastle. We have to congratulate them, all of us. Brilliant trophy for them, the first trophy in 70 years. I'm so happy for them. The players now, they're going to have a reason, or everyone is linking their players away from Newcastle. Now that's a trophy in the books. Can they build on this and go next season to try to put in something even better than this season? They're still in contention for Champions League. As for Liverpool, there's a lot that needs to be done in the summer. You need a winger, you need a striker, you need a midfielder, you need a right back if Trent leaves, you need a left back to play. There is a lot from Liverpool that needs to be done in the summer, and these last two games provided us with some of the evidence of why that last summer window was atrocious for Liverpool. Yes, they won the league. Yes, they were magnificent in the league. But now we're looking at this cup final, and you can think that if Liverpool had another guy to take the pressure of Mohamed Salah a little bit, if Liverpool had a striker or something like this, or a creative midfielder instead of Sabozla, maybe they could have made something happen. But listen, if you're still here, like the video. Congratulations to Newcastle. Let me know in the chat. Newcastle absolutely, can they build on this? I think so. I think they can build on this. Personally, that is me. I'm happy for them. I'm sure that some of the rivals are happy for them as well. Some people are happy that Liverpool lost. But listen, I want to know what you guys think in the comment section. Let me know, and I will see you guys later.